A very wonderful morning, fellow Nigerians. As you already know, I am George Onyibi. From the uncompleted building, of course. But that cannot change the nature of the truth. That will neither stop the truth. I want us to look at the message I simply titled this morning, The Dependency Creation Tactics. The dependency creation tactics. It is the weapon, it is the tactics that is used to mesmerize Africans by the imperialists. And the same tactics is deployed by some Africans who feel their majority against the minority. It is a tactics created by those who are strong against the weak. But they fail to understand that as far as negative is useless, so is it positive. And for positive to be useful, they have to be negative. This is balance in African spirituality. A lot of things are going on, and most of you are deranging. You don't have the capacity to visage what is actually playing around. There are a lot of things we should have done, put our energy on. We're not doing it. But then we are somehow programmed to be beating about the bush. Some of us actually know why we came, but the longer we stay, the more we lose focus. It's just a simple tactics. If you do not step back a little bit and refresh your system, your mind, they will keep you where they want you to be. But in the end, what goes around comes around. There is a mad woman that was hit down by a vehicle. It's been there now for almost more than 24 hours. Her leg is broken. Some bones in her leg all protruded. She's a mad woman, but she's in pain. And she has been crying, looking for help. It's heartbreaking that they managed to take that woman to a teaching hospital. A true spirited Nigerian. And from the information at our disposal, the government hospitals say they will not treat the mad woman except that man pays 70,000. And the man said, I have only 30,000. Please help this mad woman. Don't forget, this man does not know the mad woman and they are not related. But he was just being human. And then there is another people on the other side who they are not the owner of that resources. It is a state resources. But somewhere along the line, they refuse to treat that woman. And as we speak, that woman is still in pain, in agony, somewhere in River State. But let me explain to you why I choose to start there this morning. I have looked at Africans and how they treat issue of utmost importance when it comes to economic, when it comes to health system, when it comes to value, culture, and tradition. I must tell you of the truth that is disheartening. You see, mad people are the only people whose sickness is considered as the wage of their sin. 99.9% of Nigeria believe that once you are mad, you are either on drug, you are a witch or you are a wizard, or you have done ritualists or one. They must look for how to justify why you should be mad, why nobody should care for you, why you should waste away. And so Nigeria does not even have provision for them. We used to have psychiatric hospital. Most of them look like a dustbin, a garbage dump. Why? This is how we treat them. But let me remind you before we go into our topic that mad people are sick people. Just like you that have staphylococcus, just like you that have malaria fever, just like you that have rabies, just like you that have COVID-19. It's just sickness. And not until we are able to develop to the level of maturity where we know that what makes their sickness worse than others is that they lose their mind. They can't help themselves. Aside the Creator giving them assistance, it's unfortunate. How do we treat them? Not until we get to that level of maturity as Africans, not just Nigeria, when we begin to truly consider mad people as sick people that need our help. Believe me, we have a long way to go. But we are not in a hurry. The truth does not force its way into any system. It does walk in majestically because you can't do without it. I create this scenario. Maybe at the end, we will be able to draw the moral lesson from there. And that is why I am calling your attention on these tactics used by certain criminal-minded individuals in Nigeria against another, which is the main reason why we are here. You see, these very tactics, known as dependency creation, it makes them to make you run around over and over and over again without knowing your destination. You cannot be able to determine, what am I even doing? Where am I heading to? Where am I coming from? They create the system. And believe me, most of you are actually playing the game, manipulated by that system, and you don't know. There are some of you from Ebake. Recently, you have been contracted to come out and say Ebake is not Benin. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned today, Ebake is not Benin. But it's Ebake Igbo. Beyond Ebake, ono wozindi Igbo, yamani feni imono. Unwime umeno no sono wonde Ebake, ono wonde Eboto, ono wonde Owali Zidu, ono wonde Owolo, ono wolendi ekunu nule chane. Ifeni imedono. Ndu onu kuku. Uno amane no asopose ne reni Bini. Uno ajone neji onu ajojo ke ha nu jiri Bini kikeni. Bi fere ni ono bia di kunu denyi. Bono saka ponwa meeting nde ka ozo. Bi fere ni ono ebono ano bidon. Yamani neji onu agwa no nwejoku. Maka ni wari ajo onu ajojo ero ni no nwene amani ni ihe imene mbo. Maka ni bi fere mi ha ya ku eje ye kwa. And so Igbo people will come out and give you money. Igbo people, Igbo Biafra people. And then you come on social media, you rap, I'm Ebake, I'm not Bini. Yes, you are not Bini. Bini is Bini. Eka is Eka. Ebake is Ebake. Igbo should be Igbo. And then when you finish rapping, you say, because we are Igbo, we are the same culture, we are the same value, we are the same this one. The first king of Eka people mounted the throne around 1207. Where was the Igbo people in Nigeria? But of course, you are being manipulated by the system known as dependency creation. You have the same value system. Who told you they introduced Eke Nko Afo Ori? Who told you we have the same culture and tradition? Is our value the same thing? Nde gbake besa kan ran ne mako gun ego, o meni wonye gbake. Maka nende na ran ne we mako gun ego. Besa ka bu mune mako gun ego enye me. Bisa ka pon mune wo gbo jeme ndi ale ndi ozo no e da gba ma sha wo gba ma ko na bono saka me. And so if you are truly Igbo Biafra, why are you not sending your sisters for prostitution? Or you people have started it already? Why are you not sleeping with your mother for money ritual? Or have you people started it already? Use your brain. But I do not blame you because you are ignorant. And that is the purpose of this creation. And then there are some people who believe that they are technocrats. They have wisdom. They know it better. They are Benin. They are Asian. Somewhere along the line. They are the best. They know it better. And somebody will tell you Asian is a snake. You're making sense. They are snake. And if they answer that name, they will beat you. You will not recover. So be very careful. And then there are some Asian playing the rhythm of Igbo Biafra. Igodomi godo that than do. Idubi. Ogiso dynasty and amarakata tututuru. In your mind, you are wise. Dependency creation tactics. You will be beaten around the bush. But it is what it is. And there is nothing you can do about it. That is the amazing thing here. And then you come down to Anyoma, where I come from. You see so many people say, we are Igbo. When they do, they derogate Agbo people. They derogate Eka people. And you can see the major contractors of Igbo unity beggar. All of them, but none, are Anyoma people. Why is Igbo youth not pushing it that we are Igbo? Why must we do their job for them, knowing fully well that Igbo unity will not benefit us in any way, because it has not benefited us? Dependency creation tactics. And so they give you little money. You begin to jump up and down. You begin to jump up and down. But it is what it is. Let me explain to you. As a child, the major market we have, based on our geographical location, as, let's say, Abo people or Bini people, we have the choice to go to Lagos to buy goods, or we can go to Anambra to buy goods, which is a failure on our own side. You can justify why we buy major goods in Lagos because of the seaport. But why we go to buy goods in Onitsha, it is because of our failure and the ability to think properly. It is still happening till today. Somebody will leave Bini and go and buy market in Onitsha. It is error. Somebody will leave Abo and go and buy market in Onitsha. It is error. But I'm coming. That is why there are a lot of issues we need to address. Economic space. Because the same Onitsha man have to pass Abo, pass Bini, and then go to Lagos and buy that goods and carry it down to Onitsha, and then you that is closer to Lagos, you will go to Onitsha and buy it. There is error there, but you have not been looking at it because all of us have been fooled by the dependency creation. I'm coming. Then, when somebody from Obio, Onitsha-Lona, Onichubo, the Anyocha Aziz, the Indokwa Aziz, and the rest of them, they don't buy anything in Onitsha. They come to Agbo, Urugudu. It's ancient market. Agbo people have two markets. And then we have Afio Yuku in Abavo. We have another one in Obiaroko. We have another one in Agbo. Two in Agbo. I'm not talking about Afio Buma. I'm talking about Afia Baleke. In those days, not nowadays. And Garage, of course, in those days. Now, why did I bring it up? Because along the line, as a child, I go out with my mother, and we see some group of people holding themselves like Bambiala. They could be up to 30. They hold each other. And so inside the market, that is how they hold themselves and be walking. But they are normal people. They are not mad people. And then I'll ask my mother, who are these people? She used a word and say, Ndi Zubo. I don't want to tell you that story because you'll be ashamed of yourself. But if you have heard that thing, who are these Igbo? Because what that name suggests is that these people come from the road that leads to slavery. They are not the slave. But their village, the road to their village, leads to the road that leads to the village of the slave people. Slave people. But we don't need to see it. The heart of Agbo man, a Eka man, is very proud. But somewhere along the line, we curtail it. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. But then you wake up all of a sudden. You know what has been going on all this while. You know, of course you don't know about the tactics being deployed by Igbo Biafra people. Dependency creation tactics. Don't forget that word. And you are beating the drum. Oh, we are Igbo. It will end on social media. Yes, we are back. That is all they can do. They will only attack the page, nothing more. And now, having said that, we know the relationship we have with Igbo people. It was the errors and the mistake of our fathers, because they never challenged this process. But it is our turn now. We will challenge it because of what we have seen and heard. And then you have the Igbo people somewhere spending money, investing, that you must become Igbo. Everybody is Igbo. Onitsha people are still trying to survive in the southeast. Onitsha people know the truth that I'm saying. Or more of Ogbaru know the truth I am saying. Late Professor Ben Wabuize know the truth I am saying. Should I begin to mention name? Even Obosi people does not subscribe to Igbo madness before now, and many other ethnic groups, including some communities within Newi Axis. And somewhere along the line, they knew more than we knew. And so, in Nigeria today, it is one problem or the other. This problem will not be solved. Have it at the back of your mind. You wake up in the morning, there are Fulani headsmen everywhere, ravaging every community. This problem has been there from the foundation of Nigeria. Until this very moment, it is getting worse. Nobody will solve that problem, but there is a solution. And then you wake up one day, you see Igbo Biafra people doing unknown gunmen. The problem will not be solved. Nnamdi Kanu is deceiving himself. He has initiated the process, and there is nothing he can do. He will not even be able to come out through the justice system because he is guilty. Let his fellow Igbo go and begin to beg for political pardon. Maybe they will start paying Igbo youth amnesty as they are paying Niger Delta youth, because that is exactly what they want. They are not calling for any problem. They have all initiated the dependency creation tactics. So once in a while they wake up. We want to go, we want to go. Give us Biafra, we want to go. Where are they going? Okay, go Kwano. No, Ijo must follow us. Agbo must follow us. It is our land. Asian must follow us. Now, no get sense. You think they want to go. They go nowhere. They are not going anywhere. Believe me, all this smart they are making, if we come out body for them, they will become the real slave in Africa. Forget that this mouth. But it's the same thing. Yoruba person on the umbrella of Sunday Igboho, we begin to say, we want to go, we want to go. The time Yoruba actually wanted to leave Nigeria was during the foundation laying. Obafemi, if he had his way, would not divide Nigeria. Not today, Yoruba. But all these tactics is dependency creation tactics. I'm coming. I want you to look closely. You wake up one day, some group of lunatic wake up and say, give us Sharia state, give us Sharia law, give us understanding the heterogeneous society we have found in ourselves and our effort to try to build Nigeria. They say, give us a Sharia law. You must not drink Kaka and Ogoro. When in my place, we use Kaka and Ogoro to wake up my ancestors. Are you kidding me? Listen, if you like understand, if you don't like, be judging me. It will dawn on you. All of them is the same game they are playing. They create a platform that makes you believe they are the powerful, they are the majority, they are the heartbeat. I see people talk. Give Igbo man chance to rule. Nigeria will Igbo don't become Dubai. You people don't know what you are doing to yourself. No, Igbos are very prosperous. You people don't know what you are saying. I listened to one, I was parabolating to and fro, according to devil, in the book of Job, on many social platforms last night. And I come across many of them. You know, self-evaluation. One of them was talking, let us be sincere. Yoruba is dragging Lagos. Does Yoruba people live in VI? You can't see Yoruba people live in this one. Yoruba people, you can only see them in Amukuku and in Barega and in this one. They were laughing. If you know what Yoruba know, if Igbo know what Yoruba know, they will not be dragging Anyoma to be Igbo. They will not be dragging Ikwere to be Igbo. By now, they will be planning to live to another planet because this earth will not contain them. But Yoruba, based on this vast and extensive knowledge, are not even doing bragadash. Just that some of them still don't have sense, as most of us don't have sense. I know you don't get it yet. And so all the crises you are seeing, from political imbalance, political instability, down to lack of transparency, marginalization and emasculation, deliberate disenfranchisement, and we can go on and begin to name all the ills that plagues us as a people. They will never go away. They will always be there. As far as sun will come up in the morning and then go down at night, they will always be there. You see, when I studied the Bible, when I saw the pain of being poor, the hardship of being pauper, I prayed earnestly to God and say, you are the owners of the hills, the 1,000 cattle in the hill. You create everything. You have enough to give to all of us. Why will you not distribute this wealth evenly? Life will not be balanced. And so he has rightly told Moses, as far as there is day and night, there will always be poor people. Because there are a lot of things the poor will do, the rich will not do it. And so if you remove the poor, all the rich people will die. That is one thing that has not come to their mind. Instead, they say, shoot them, destroy the poor masses, lazy youth. And if God remove the poor people, none of you big person will last 1 week. But I know you don't understand. But having been able to establish this simple fact that everything we are fighting to change cannot be changed by any of us, the question should be, what is the solution there? But let me explain to you how these dependency creation tactics work. Maybe you will be able to understand the full scope behind this broadcast. There is a cartoon known as Tom and Jerry. You know, I have heard my brother, Pastor Chris, preach and warn people not to allow their children to watch cartoon. Or maybe I'm not quoting him right. But what I took from that his preaching was that, you see that cartoon you watch, that is where Oyibo hide the secret of this word for their children. They will later brush them up and let them see the truth. As a child, even as old as I am, I watch cartoon. I watch cartoon. Do you know why I watch cartoon? Because I know those animation you are seeing, it's not just to entertain you. It is truth hidden in coded form. Just take time and study those cartoons. You will see from that animation, thinking they are entertaining you, it is the embodiment of secret hidden in plain sight. And now let us go to the cartoon known as Tom and Jerry. I believe most of you know it. If you watch Tom and Jerry, from the day one the creator started creating Tom and Jerry, till this very moment, Tom have not killed Jerry. Tom have not killed Jerry. And Jerry have not killed Tom. Why do you think is that? In most cases, Tom will have the privilege of killing Jerry, yet it will not kill Jerry. The mindset, the revelation from that very Tom and Jerry cartoon was to make you understand how the dependency creation tactics work. Now, let me try to explain. The Tom is the cat, and the Jerry is the mouse, or the rat, as we call it. And now, the cat, being the Tom, was brought into the house to help the owner of the house chase away the rat. And so, when the cat comes in, they give him milk, feed the cat very well. The cat can sleep on the chair, roll around the house, enjoy the AC, watch the television. Why is he enjoying all these things? Because he has to chase the cat away. Because the cat will destroy all these things. And so as far as there is cat in that house, there is rat in that house, the cat will continue to enjoy. So for this reason, the cat know that the day I kill this rat, and these people know that there is no rat in this house again, that day they will chase me out. And I don't have the strength to live in the bush. So that is why you see Tom and Jerry. Even when they catch Jerry, he will be playing with Jerry. It does not kill Jerry. Not because it cannot kill Jerry. Why will I kill Jerry and eat Jerry when they will give me milk? And the moment they know that Jerry is no longer on the line, my relevancy in the house is useless. They will kick me out. That is why those of you who have cat in your house, check it. There will always be rat in your house. Because two of them have agreement too. It is called dependency creation tactics. And so, the real cat will never kill all the rats. That makes the cycle to continue. But every day, the cat will move back and allow the rat to destroy small. And then the owner of the house will say, the rat is still there. Then the next day, the cat will act as if he's chasing the rat and then maintain the temple. And the cycle repeats over and over and over and over again. The rat is not going anywhere because he knows that the day the cat stops him, that is the day both of them are gone. Because it is the house they are dragging for. Rat want to live inside the house. Cat want to live inside the house. Rat can find his way into the house, but the cat cannot find his way into the house except they brought him in. Now both of them create a dependency good. And that is why you see Tom and Jerry. At times, Jerry will walk in majestically into the fridge and take whatever I want and move on. And the Jerry cat will be looking at him. Because both of them know the truth already. So as far as that house is concerned, they are not going anywhere. Both of them die there. Both of them remain there. Both of them benefit from the house. And now, what am I trying to project to you? Nigeria is our landlord. And the minority are the rats. And the majority are the cats. So all this why you are saying that we are uniting, they do go. They can't destroy us. Just get it. They need to put the pressure so that the land, international community, will think, oh yes, they are managing the affair. We are the rats. They are chasing us. They are put us under check. For the imperialists, of course, they are the landlord. All of them must prove to be relevant. That is why when Igbo stay small, they make noise. When Yoruba stay small, they make noise. When Hausa stay small, they make noise because they be majority. Minority can't make noise now. Dependency tactics. You think it is irony, and now they can all of a sudden, having taken drug, begin to say, give us Biafra. What exactly was they doing to Igbo people? That they need Biafra. And why his madness was being entertained. Did you not see the entertainment going through the court procedure? And then another one come, give us a Duduwa nation. What marginalization did they give to Yoruba people? And then yet another group come on, yes, we are the Arewa, give us the Arewa nation. Who marginalized Hausa people for God's sake? My brother, they are the cat inside this estate. They must do all these things so that the imperialists, the colonial master, will see their relevance. The cat must jump up and down inside the house, do acrobatic and aerobatic to show he's chasing the rat. We are the rats. But they will not kill us. Because when they kill us, all of them are gone. I'm coming. Then we the rat, on the other hand, now we have known the truth. So the rats that know the truth are the ones that walk out majestically and take what they want and go back, knowing fully well that nothing will happen. A Jaw ethnic group, for instance, are some of the rats supposedly in this contest that know the truth. That is why once in a while they want anything, they come out majestically, they take it because they know you will not do anything. When there is no oil in Nigeria, where there is no natural resources in Nigeria, where there is nothing for the imperialists to benefit, they will abandon all of us. They will leave us to our fate. And so in a nutshell, what I'm trying to tell you is that all this forth and back you are seeing on social media platform, physically and spiritually, it is a game known as dependency creation tactics. Nothing more, nothing less. Now that you have known that it is a dependency creation tactics, how do you manage it? You manage it by defining your position. And the day you think you form alliance with any of these people trying to colonize you, recolonize you inside the current colonization, that very day you will be kicked out alongside with that person. But I know you will not understand. The moment Saint Fubara began to have issue with Wike, he thought Igbo Biafra people will save him. He fall back to them. And that is when I know this man don't even know the game. And that is why he has to suffer very greatly. Some of them are still making the mistake. If you are rat, be rat. If you are cat, be cat. But don't forget that now the same rope hold all of us. And so when you are thinking you are solving any problem, you are not solving any problem. The only thing we can do is to build a capacity where we can remain alive, and they remain alive. The imperialists have no issues. And I'm sure if I go beyond this, if you don't understand it now, you still will not understand it. Now, this is the era where the people of the South, and other ethnic group known as minority, must begin to develop a platform where they can survive. Or else, all these things you are seeing will not be settled. Now you see, positive or negative, It is the application of wisdom that creates the balance of the universe. So whether you are minority, whether you are majority, it is our application of this knowledge that will bring about peace, prosperity, tranquility, progress that we seek in a nation like this. Unity. It is time for us to balance our knowledge about everything we are seeing, because all that glitters are not gold. Some of us today are shouting, Igbo is great, Igbo is this, but they are the worst enemy of Igbo. Some of you are shouting, Yoruba is evil, Yoruba is evil, but you are Yoruba in your DNA. Some of you are shouting, Hausa don't have sense, Hausa don't have sense, but Hausa have sense more than you. And then some say, don't mind them, they are useless people, they come from south, they don't have sense. But without us, you are dead. And so when I talk about melting point in my last broadcast, just trying to awaken your curiosity. I understand that all of you are doing well. Both the one that is for and the one that is against, all of you are doing well. But what is at stake is still at stake. And now that you have understand how the dependency creation tactics work, what are we supposed to do next? That is why we are here and doing what we are doing. And I just pray you'll be able to follow up and let God open your mind to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is where I bring the broadcast to an end. Of course, I will go to the comment section, receive some insult from Igbo Biafruod, the all-knowing Igbo Biafruod, the most intelligent tribe. We shall see to that. But for you, oh, in the morning you are Igbo, in the evening you are, but your parents, you know what they tell you. They know what their parents told them. Why do they want to disorganize our land? I know you will not understand, but I pray God will lead you into wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so you can be able to see the wonderful truth that are hidden in His word. Let me take my insult and then bring the broadcast to an end. I see Bright here. I greet you, Bright. Good morning. I see Daniel. I greet you, Daniel. Good morning. Of course, they don't know. And then I see Tiwa Lola. He just laughed. Tiwa Lola, I understand. I see Idu Stephen. He said, good morning, sir. Those brainwashed people will not listen to your advice. Of course, they have a choice. They have a choice. But it is what it is. Or have you not heard that the Pekin that say the mother will not sleep, that Pekin will not sleep? You cannot mother sleep and expect to go to bed. It's as simple. Igbo people should stop. Igbo Biafra people should stop distorting our history. You should stop compromising our values, stealing our culture and tradition. They are the one that is destroying us, and they are the one that is crime, marginalization, oppression, disfiguration, amalgamation. They are the one messing up themselves, and they blame it on other people. Let them leave us alone. Let them leave us alone. They should respect that. Who does that? Today, Ikwere man is the leader of Fundibu. What a shame. Why is he not issuing press communique? Today, Anyoma man is begging them, create us and give us as slave to Igbo people. Person that says Anyoma. And yet they are behind insulting us.